Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Hedera. Wanted to do a full update on the current situation of Hedera, what's going on, what's the structure, what to expect. So that's what we'll do. In general, I try to keep you all updated on the situation for Hedera. I mean, as most of you know, or at least hopefully most of you know, and if you don't, then welcome to the channel. I cover Hedera relatively often, or at least when there's big moves. And when there's some interesting price action, and that's also going on right now. There is some price action. I think you need to be warned about, but also just in general what's going on. So that's what we'll do. Let's get right into it. As you can see right here, the structure for Hedera, for Hbar, could have been better. We were holding a very beautiful consolidation right here in December and January. We gave that up, all right? So therefore, in my eyes, and sometimes I try to find structure like this, in my eyes, that's bearish, all right? When you have a strong consolidation and you get a bearish breakdown right here and you get into another consolidation, because I do think we are in a consolidation, but the consolidation is lower, that's a downtrend, all right? Even though conventionally we are not in a downtrend right now, we are in a consolidation, but if you zoom all the way out and if we talk about structure, this is a downtrend. So the main thing that I wanted to talk about is that I'm a little bit afraid for Hbar. I love the project, all right, and we did receive some positive news about ETFs and just in general. I do think Hedera has a good future in terms of price action long term, but short term I'm not 100% certain, all right, and the main reason for that is that the main support level we have is this level right here between let's say 20 cents and 18 cents. But the main support level is between 18 and 19 cents right here. And we have held that support, like we have also done the 3rd of February and twice at the end of February. But we're not getting that much strength from the level. And that worries me, right? You can see that here and there we actually have some leverage coming in. You can see that down here. We have some leverage coming in, but then the first resistance level we meet at 20.5 cents, which by the way is a stronger level than you would expect, because that's the 382 fib of the entire move up. So that's it's from a previous move down. Excuse me, but that's a pretty important key level, and we're not even able to close above that. Now the last time that was also not that easy, so that's also why. When we're talking about Hedera right now, and when I ultimately will give you what I think is most likely, I would still say that it is most likely that we will be able to hold this, and that it's just a matter of time before we actually break back above 20.5 cents, and that we can at least get a move into 22.5, 23 cents. Going higher than that is going to be difficult, but at least getting into that resistance zone, as you can see right here, I do think is most likely. But first of all, it's less certain than it was right here, the 27th of February. And it's also, that's kind of the first thing I want to warn you for. I don't think Hedera is that tradable right now. Hbar was one of the strongest coins back in January. But right now what you can see is that the volume is down to $500 million. It's still quite high, of course, but it's and you can see the bottom has been defended relatively well as well. But there's no real sustained leverage growth. The volume could be better as well. So even though I do think this is most likely, given the uncertain market circumstances, I personally would not buy Hedera until we have actually broken above 20.5 cents. And I also do think you should be prepared for a potential move down into the next support level, right here around 15 and 14 cents. If this uncertainty and if these bearish fundamentals around the market continue, all right. So then I'm talking mainly about geopolitics and this trade war, because it's certainly possible, even though, like I said, I don't think it's most likely given the way the bottom has been defended and given the structure, because structure-wise, we're at support, right? And usually the structure holds. I just think you should know that if Bitcoin continues its downtrend right here, Hbar will easily fall down to 15.5 and 15 cents, all right? And that's something you should be prepared for. That's something you should take into account if you're buying Hedera for the long term. So short term, I expect stability under the current circumstances, and I expect some sort of bullish momentum eventually, but that is only in the current circumstances, all right? If the circumstances change, then be prepared for a move down as well. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. It's a lot of different things, obviously, so hopefully it still made a bit of sense. But those are my thoughts. So thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.